Good morning to one and all. This is Purna Kumari, DL in Botany from TTWRDC in Mulugu. Today we are to discuss about the topic of paleobotany. Okay. Now see, what is the paleobotany? Study of fossil is called paleontology and the study of plant fossil is called paleobotany. Okay. Study of fossil is called paleontology and the study of plants fossil is called paleobotany. In paleobotany, we find out about the plants of the past. Paleobotany, we find out about the plant of the past, their morphology, life patterns, and climatic condition of that period. Okay, we have to discuss. We have to learn about the morphology, life patterns, and climatic conditions of that period, along with the evolutionary sequence of different species that happens in the due course of time. It has along with the evolutionary sequence of different species that happen in the due course of time. Okay, as well as the fossil preserves in the earth layers, as well as the fossil preserve in the earth layers. The discipline of the paleobotany emerged around 200 years ago and studies have continued since then. Okay, the discipline of the paleobotany emigrated around 200 years ago and studies have continued since then. Okay, next, many fossil genera when excavated and identified. Okay, many fossil genera were excavated and identified. However, the complete origin and evolution of any genera could not be tracked out due to incomplete fossil evidence. Okay, now we have to discuss about the fossil. Okay, the word fossil is divided from the Latin word fadere and fossil. The word fossil is divided from the Latin word fadere and fossil. Okay, fossil is differentiated as any evidence of prehistoric life. Fossil are the remains of organisms of the past preserved in Earth's crust in sedimentary rocks by natural agencies. Okay, now see, preserved in the Earth's crust in sedimentary rocks by natural agencies. Okay, as a rule, fossil around found in sedimentary rocks such as chalks, shells, sandstones, thrust, and limestones. Okay, next, coal is also considered as sedimentary rocks deposit and containing many mummified fossil like leaves, pollen grains, and other plants. Now you have to remember this one. Coal is also considered. They will consider as a sedimentary rocks. Dependent and contain many mummified fossil like leaves, pollen grains, and other plant parts. Okay, now we have to discuss about the fossilization. Okay, now we have to discuss about the fossilization. The process of the fossilization is complex phenomenon and requires prerequisites transportation of the plant part and quick burial in the sedimentary. Now this one, see this one, fossilization. The process of the fossilization is a complex phenomenon and requires prerequisite transportation of the plant part and quick burial in the sedimentary. Okay, over a period geological time, these sedimentary get hardened and subsequently get fossilized. Now see this one, these sedimentary get hardened. This sedimentary has hardened and subsequently get fossilization. Now plant materials which escape the nutrial decomposition process undergoes fossilization by a continuous silicification. Okay, continuous silicification of the structure through molecular by molecular substitution. Silicification of the structure through molecular by molecular substitution. Okay, next one, plants of the plant kingdom are considered by many different tissues. Plants of the plant kingdom are conditionary by many different tissues. The tissue descends and susceptibility to natural decomposition differ widely. Okay, parts having decomposition related tissue have a better chance at becoming a fossil. Okay, it becoming a fossil. For example, bark, secondary xylem, wood, schistosomous, fiber and stone cells. This cultical and other hard structure do not undergo much destruction, thus increasing their possibility of being preserved. Well, soft part of such as leaves, flowers and fruits get easily disintegration, which is why the fossil is for fleshy part are not formed. Okay, next one we have to discuss about the factors affecting the formation of fossils. Okay, fossil. Climatic condition to be favorable before and after fossilization. Okay, climate condition to be favorable before and after fossilization. Okay, next one, area near sorry for the disturbance. Now we see fossilization, factors affecting the formation of formation of the fossilization. Area near water bodies with quick sedimentation and more suitable for plants. Plant away from water source. Okay, next. Plant away from water sources travel through the water and reach a water body. Okay, river bed is rock lake bed buried at a depth where decomposition is not possible. Water is still the most consonant for the formation of fossils. Okay, next one, not decomposing quickly due to lack of oxygen and having toxic substance in the water is also suitable. Hard part of the plants part made of more schistosomous tissue are more suitable. Okay, next we have to discuss about the types of fossils. Based on the fossil formation, there are different types of fossils. Okay, based on the fossils formation, there are different types of fossils. Now we have to discuss about the types of fossils. The entry organism becomes a fossil as it is. In this type, The whole organism are all its parts get fossilized without losing its forms and preserved the same way as they are. Example, dinosaurs, mammals buried is known as North Siberia in Russia. Okay, next we have to discuss about the fossils buried in snow. Okay, sometimes near snowy mountains the organisms living there are buried under a snowstorm. Okay, sometimes near snowy mountains, there mountains are there near snowy mountains, the organisms living there are buried under a snowstorm. They remain buried without any deformation and remains as a fossil. Example, North Siberia rhinoceros buried in snow. Next one, fossils inside umber. Next one, fossils inside umber. Umber is a resin. Umber is a resin scratched from the bark of conifers. Next, it is a semi-solid transparent substance and does not undergo any change during fossilization. Some insects, pollen layers, etc. may get trapped in that umber and remain as they are without deformation or destruction. Okay. Next, we have to discuss about the second one. Hard part of the organism remain as the air. Hard part like bone, bones, teeth, shells, wood, etc. Hard parts like bone, teeth, shells, wood, etc. The organism being resistant to degradation remains as complete fossils. In sedimentary rocks. Okay, next one, structural fossils. Next, in this type of fossils, part of the organism they shaped and formed are preserved. The organism part of the organisms are replaced by silica. Okay, now see the organism parts. What is that? The organism parts of the organism are replaced by silica. Okay, replaced by silica. There are three types of the search fossil. There are how many types are there? There are three types of the fossils. First one is the impressions, molds and cast. First one we have to discuss about the impressions. Example, leaves. Plants parts such as leaves fall on clay like substance and the characters of ingredient on the clay surface and remains that way even after the decay of the leaf. Decay of the leaf. Sedimentation take place on those impressions and the making remains permanently as a fossil. Okay, in this fossil the epidermis, stomata, ventation patterns and other such environmental characters can be substituted. Okay. Next we have to discuss about the molds. When plants parts are buried in the substance undergoing sedimentation, the external shape of the part remains. External shape of the part remains as mold. When the organism decays, the mold remains the shape in a hollow forms. Okay. Next one. Generally closely compared sandstone will have these types of fossils. Next we have to discuss about the cost. There is a slight difference between mounds and cost. Mounds in the hollow reflection of the plant part. Wherever in cost, the whole region is filled with limb mounds and clay which gradually hardens. Plants part morphology can be seen on the surface of the fossil. These kinds of muscles are called cost fossils. Plant parts like stem, base, leaves, flowers, fruits, etc. are formed in the cost form. Example, medullary family members seed, Tragonocrapsus. Okay. Comparisons. Now we have to discuss about the comparison. These kinds of the fossils are formed when a plant part buried beneath the sedimentous subsequently gets flattened and forms a thin film. Okay, film. After tissue are retained in comparison fossils in a mummified condition. Example Pteridophyta, Spinancicida, division, Spinancian stem. Okay, next. Okay, thanks for listening my class. Thanks for to all.